welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is the weekend reading for the 27th and the 28th of June. I think we're okay with the date now. Touch wood. Let's have a looky-see. Let's have a looky-see. That's my looky-see dance. Where did that come from? Who knows? I don't know. I'm using the Rider-Waite. Old school and original. A lot of you have asked me, is there a beginner's deck? I would say this was the beginner's deck because it's a classic. Right. I've been getting a hint all week in the readings that there is a bit of a kind of a shadow or something. You know, we were talking with the devil and the moon and all that stuff. That there's something underneath. Something under the bed, you know, a bit of a shadow monster. Not an amazingly serious thing, but probably what's coming out. I did some shadow work on my Instagram channel, and it's about what are you looking at in Mercury retrograde? What is the shadow, you know, that needs to be re-looked at? So I might pull an El Goliath shadow card, she said, looking at the floor, because that's where I keep them. On the floor. Keep everything on the floor. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, that card came up, the Hermit came up in the shuffle every time. Okay. What do we need to know about? Oof. Yeah, I am reading reversals today, actually. That's just the cut of the jib. Oh, wow. This is where you wish you weren't. Woof. That one had to come out. I totally had it in my head. 9 of Swords. The worry card. Okay, the 4 a.m, the wolf card, the what if this, what if that, what if the other, what if it isn't this. Okay. I think I get it. The only major arcana we have is the Hermit, and it came up in the shuffle several times, and it's a big deal, and it's kind of a lockdown card. It's kind of a card of having a lot of time on your hands. You know, some of us maybe were wearing this kind of thing. Hands up anyone who didn't wear anything that had a zip or a fastening. Do you know what I mean? I think I spent my entire time in stretchy clothes. Yes. Underneath this, he's definitely got some yoga pants on or some stretchy elasticated waist trousers. Good and comfy. Okay, this is the card of, you can see it however you want with the Hermit, okay? It kind of go, you know, there's always this card of wisdom and the hermits in their cave and they've got the lamp and you're getting towards the wisdom, but it can also spill over into too much time on your hands, you know, too much time for introspection, not always a good thing. And I feel like that's where a lot of us have been cast for the last few weeks or months, isn't it? This is about, and we were talking about conflict this week and light and shade, this is about the shadow of the past, okay? It really is. Because you've been doing some thinking with the 7 of Pentacles, a workman leaning on his hoe, and he is trying to work out whether the harvest has been up to snuff, whether it's been worth it, okay? When you get this in reverse, it means that you're generally thinking it wasn't, you know, or there is a sneaking suspicion. Was this good enough? Was it enough? What am I doing? Why am I putting so much effort into X or Y? And it could be career, because for some of you it is. And for some of you it's about a relationship. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's about right during the retrogrades to have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You wouldn't really want to be investing completely at the moment in something with everything being retrograde. It just seems wrong, you know, it doesn't quite feel right. For some of you as well, this is about how a particular relationship, maybe you're in now or in the past or a sort of in between or whatever happened when it went to lockdown, just wouldn't have worked. You're saying to yourself, this wouldn't have worked. And that's okay to say that. We've got the 2 of Cups in reverse, and we've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. When you get the 6 of Cups in reverse in Mercury retrograde, you are talking about, you know, a kind of a soul contract, or a kind of, it can be a repeating cycle in love or relationships that you find reoccurs in different people, but it's the same thing. In other words, it's your lesson somehow reoccurring. Some of you as well are afraid that this is always going to be the way, that this is always going to stand in your way, that your fears, that your story probably is always going to stand in your way. Judgment in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse. Commitment. You fear that you will never be stable with this. Judgment is, again, it's Judgment and the 6 of Cups together. Right, for 1 or 2 of you, that is a challenge, because it is somebody knocking on your door, ringing your bell, whatever it is, texting, whatever people do these days, with some kind of lame, recycled proposal of something, okay? It's not the greatest. If you get Judgment and it's Mercury retrograde, you're looking for the 6 of Cups. You get them together and they're both in reverse. It's definitely from the past, but it's definitely not an ongoing healthy thing. It's an old echo of somebody. So it's the how are you text, it's the I miss you but I'm not prepared to change text. They never say I'm not prepared to change, they just say I miss you, but whatever, you know. So be aware of that, because you know it and you're moving beyond it. And even if this is to do with career as well, this is, I want you to come work for me so I can take advantage of you again and underpay you and undervalue you. Please come back. We miss you. You're such a valuable member of our team. No wonder you did loads of work and they didn't pay you enough. I expect you're a very valuable member of their team. Do you see what I mean? So then we have 2 rather great cards. King of Pentacles. Love only those that love you. Okay? Love only those that are reliable and consistent, and be reliable and consistent to yourself. Okay? The 10 of Pentacles. I think this came up yesterday or the day before. This is the real thing. This is about really building something. Really turning up. King of Pentacles is someone who turns up again and again and again and again. They keep on turning up. And the 10 of Pentacles, again, is a card of we keep on building something. We keep on turning up. We keep going brick by brick. We don't keep texting. We talk and see each other, however lockdown allows that. We don't just talk about the plans of a building. We build the thing. We turn up with sweat and bricks and grout and whatever else it takes to make a building. I have no idea. So this again, and then at the top, 6 of Swords, steering away from trouble into calmer waters. I like this reading, but as with all the other readings from the last few days or or since Mercury really, they've not been the easiest. Oh, well, that's so good. So good. Brian and Wendy Frood, Heart of the Fairy Itchy Nose Oracle. Oh, this is both gorgeous. This is all lovely. The Queen of Passage, we love this card because it's exactly what this is. 6 of Swords, someone helping you on your way. It could be an advisor, a friend. For some of you, it's a new love, which helps you to restore faith that somebody can be consistent and turn up. That Queen of Passage, that's a pomegranate. We've got the kestrel, the raven, we've got the information, we've got the words, and it goes beautifully with Lady of Faith, armoured everywhere except the heart chakra, who moves forward in faith. And we're going to need some faith because this is a bit of a rough kind of transit, I think. And then I love this card, the Joy of the Future. And I can tell you now, I was afraid when I picked up the Brian and Wendy Frood that we were going to get the Shadow of the Past, which is the opposite of the Joy of the Future, but we're not, because we've got the Queen of Passage, a Lady of Faith, the Joy of the Future. It's time to say zippity doodah. Doodah day. Woohoo! Yay! Wisdom of the Oracle. We get new life. Cracking open the egg. Oh, I love this. This is great. Pointing in the right direction, people. Leave that, whatever it was, behind. Woohoo! Again. Celebration. Full moon. It's that Capricorn lunar eclipse again on the 5th of July. I love this reading. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.